pessoal, aqui é o Bruno Garcia para mais um vídeo para o canal JTF Aulas. E hoje eu estou aqui em Richmond, Kentucky, na Eastern Kentucky University, uma universidade onde eu estudei 12 anos atrás, com o Joe Van Fleet, que é o professor da universidade aqui. A gente vai fazer um bate-bola rapidinho aqui, falando alguns temas interessantes. Então a primeira pergunta é sobre algumas estratégias de prática, estratégias de estudo que um trompetista tem que ter.
I think for a lot of younger students, when the teacher is giving them assignments, a lot of times what they're going to do is assign certain etudes, maybe some scales, maybe even a solo. And that's great. That's an essential part of what you need to be doing. But an even more advanced approach to beginning or any level of trumpet playing is making sure that you're really understanding the actual practice strategies. And I know when I was a student, I was so excited to get a new etude or to be given a piece of paper that's my new warm-up practices or something like that. But what I missed a lot, or what I should have been listening to more, was the ideas that I'm to approach the scales, the ideas that I'm supposed to be working on with the solo. So make sure when you're with your teacher, when you walk out of a lesson, you know what the priorities are in your practicing, that you really have like the rules to how you're supposed to practice. And I'm not just talking about use the metronome, but make sure that you should ask your teacher about this. So like make sure that you know what's the number one most essential concept you need to be focusing on, and that could be different for everybody. But like, does it need to be make sure to keep my embouchure relaxed? Does it need to be, I need to focus on playing right with the metronome and counting really steady? Does it need to be breathing in very deeply, or don't blow too hard? Some idea like that. There's probably one idea, and it could be unique to everybody, that if we'll focus on, it will help us advance very quickly. And that coupled with working on the etudes and making sure that when we are working on the etudes, the main thing we're working on is strengthening that idea in our playing. That's way more important than just playing and learning an etude in the same way that we've worked on it in the past. So I would suggest that to make sure that when you walk out of that lesson, if you're not completely clear about what's the number one, number two, number three ideas you need to be focused on, take a second, ask your teacher, and make sure and write that down. I keep on my music stand at home. I have a little list of priorities that I'm trying to focus on. And as we develop that list will change throughout time probably. But that's my number one tip for how to get more value out of your lessons and how to make more, how to improve much quicker in your practicing.